Hey fellow Aquas, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing your second half of August general reading. We're going to start off with some animal energy and then get right into the cards. I gotta say, the meditation that I just did for y'all, it is beyond description. It is beyond words. Although I will say, I was getting very strong magician energy, the as above, so below, and then an equal pull and strength downwards through the lower chakras into the earth, and then also upwards through the upper chakra up into the ether above us. It felt, and I saw a frog. I definitely saw a frog in that meditation, which for me is about detoxifying and having released a lot of the old patterns, what wasn't working. And then I saw a lot of people lining up to speak with you, get your opinion, offer you things, starfish. It was very powerful. That's the best way I can think to describe it. So, let's see what is going on. Beautiful fellow Aquas. Let's see, what is the animal energy for Aquarius for second half of August? Please and thank you. Yeah. So we got the swan here. I'm laughing because in my mind it's just like, duh. This is really, really beautiful. So first off, the swan is about love, okay? But it's not just about love, it's about equal and balanced love. It's also about self-love, loving what we see when we look in the mirror. This is also linking up with soul family or romantic partners with whom we have that mirror effect where we mirror each other, right? But this is about, two halves becoming one whole, but I think it would be better to say like two wholes coming together to create an even greater whole. That's what it feels like wholeness, right? But this is absolutely about love, both self-love and love of, our soul family, partners, etc., etc. Guys, hold on. I left my incense burning. I have to blow it out. Woo. Okay. So, a most auspicious start here. I kind of love it when the swan comes up. So, also, guess what? I just got back from my yearly pilgrimage to a place called Lilydale in upstate New York. It's a spiritualist community, and it is my Disney World, my Disneyland. It is my favorite place ever, ever, ever. And I just got back, and they sell a lot of awesome, yummy spiritual tools. That's where I get my rings from, by the way. And I got a new deck. It's the Alice in Wonderland deck, and I'm really, really, really excited to use it. I just could not love this deck more. I got to spend some good time with it while I was away, deep in the woods, and I'm really excited to debut it here. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius for second half of August. The Lovers. This is what it is. I mean, I said we were going to talk about love, so let's do it. The Lovers is, Gemini energy here. You could absolutely have Gemini energy around you or coming towards you. But, this here, and I think it's so beautifully depicted here on this key, this is about choices that we make in love. And if whatever choice we have to make, whether it's work that we love to do, right? Another person that we love, family that we love, a home that we love, whatever that is, if the decision is made from the heart sphere, from the heart chakra, you will never go wrong. If a decision is made from the heart space, it will always be the right one. That's just what it is. That's just the way it goes, right? The Lovers, also speaks to me, especially the feeling I'm getting here. Love and love. Hi, love and love. Is that sometimes, when a decision around love, again, this can be love of any kind, comes up, it can be very tempting for us as air signs, as Aquarians, to become logical about it and think it through logically. before even filtering it through. We can, not all of us, but a lot of us, I know I can start from the headspace and then let it trickle down to the heart space after I've already like run it through the logistics of everything. And this is saying start with the heart space, these decisions that are coming up, okay? It is really a time to really rely on our heart chakra and our feelings around decisions that are coming up for us. And I'm also getting the feeling that it's could be for a lot of you guys more than one decision, more than one job, more than one home, more than one person, whatever that is for you. Woo! We got a Swan and the Lovers coming up to start this reading. Okay, let's do this. What else is going on from Aquarius for second half of August? And by the way, you know, the full moon in Aquarius, I am filming this on Wednesday, the 14th. The full moon in Aquarius is tomorrow on the 15th. It's going to be a beautiful opportunity for us to get real clear on what makes us happy and to vow spending more time doing what makes us happy, to make time for it, you know? Okay, I just got shivers. We got the Chariot, so we got two major arcanas here, which denote, you know, fated events. With minors, if you see something you don't like, you can take steps to change it. But when we get a lot of majors, it's Spirit's way of saying that, you know, it's an important time, but we're also exactly where we're supposed to be, which is beautiful. Now, the Chariot is beautiful here. And again, this feeling of twos, two. February. Those of us born in February. I gotta tell you, you know, the Chariot is about, it's that balanced forward direction, right? Because think about how it's depicted in the original deck. It's got that, you know, chariot with the white and black and that polarity and that balanced forward movement. And this is beautiful. You know, the Chariot is quick moving energy that's going forward, but it's also about, and I love how it's depicted here with the flamingo, right? With the croquet here, with Alice trying to get this hedgehog with the flamingo here. And it's sort of like the Chariot in itself does not denote rushing towards something quickly that is going to be in your highest and best good. Just because the Chariot comes out, that does not mean it's inherently positive. We have a choice to make around this Chariot. We are going to be presented with an opportunity to move ahead in a balanced and yes, swift way. But how even the ride is, right? Our gas mileage really depends on how prepared we are before stepping into the Chariot and how we get prepared, right? This is an opportunity that's going to come up. Okay, it is. It's an opportunity that's going to come up. How we prepare to step into that Chariot and move forward is to make sure that we're connected with our heart space and making decisions and filtering it through the heart space first. That's what it is. I'm not getting that this is a time to, you know, well, when is it ever a time to overthink things? But this isn't really a time to be logical about it necessarily. Remember when I said that the full moon, it's going to be a beautiful time, especially because it's an Aquarius, and as Aquarians, it will affect us really beautifully, to really get clear on what it is we love doing and to vow to spend more time doing that, right? It also feels like self-nurturing time, self-care, self-nurturing time for us too, which is really beautiful. So then we have the Ace of Swords here. I mean, hi, repping us right here. This is that internal, you know, compass, right? This is like, what is our truth? What am I here to do? What am I actually here to do? Am I doing work, partnership that is in alignment? Am I partnering with people? Am I in a line of work that is directly aligned with my soul's purpose? Am I living my life or someone else's? Am I living my life or what I think the safe bet is? Am I doing what I really want to do? Or am I doing the safe bet because I know I can make money doing it and, you know, got to pay them bills, right? The clarity is coming, and it's really beautiful how this is lining up here. I mean, you've got the Lovers, which is choices in love, right? Choosing from your heart space. And see how these, you know, it really feels like this is also about stepping away from others' ideas of what, even your own ideas of what you should be doing. I don't like the word should. but really clearing from your space and your energy from the supposed tos and the shoulds, and get more on the I feel that I want to do this. I feel this, I feel this, I feel pulled, I feel called to do this, to enter into this line of work, to share my art with the world, to open myself up again for love. But let me tell you something, this, just like from a bird's eye view, this is about love, what we love to do and who we love and where we love to be. Where are we when we look in the mirror and we truly love what we see? Right? Not, ooh, that nose is looking a little big or shiny. Oh, why does my hair do that? You know, and that's kind of like a, you know, surface example of that. But this is really about stepping into who we really are in alignment with our soul purpose, and the love that precedes that decision and then helps us through those thoughts of like, but how would I make money at this? Is this really feasible? But we are absolutely being asked, because I have this feeling that the opportunity is right. Okay, split the deck and got the Magician. I definitely saw that in the meditation. The universe is stepping up to reward you for taking this leap of faith towards what you love to do, or who you love, or where you love to be, or whatever that is for you. But the name of the game here, I mean, the overall feeling, the overall, you know, the keyword, if you will, is love. Love, love, love. It's love, actually. Let's get a clarifier for this Lover's card here. Okay, they're telling me to storyboard it, so I will. Let's just simplify it, okay? Getting clear and choosing what you love to do will quickly carry you forward towards an opportunity to live in your truth and live out your soul's purpose. Remember that the swords, us, right? We represent communication, yes, but also truth. Are we living our truth? Are we living safely? Are we living our truth, or are we living safely, right? Let's get a clarifier for this Lovers here. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be thinking about working more as an intuitive, or with an intuitive line of work somehow, whether that's Reiki or doing readings like I do, or something within that realm of energy work, anything of the metaphysical realm. Crystals, it feels like some of you are really thinking about doing that. Just putting that out there. So this is a lot of majors here, my darlings. So to clarify the Lovers, we got the Fool. I mean, hi and hello. The Fool is about that leap of faith. I think I mentioned this earlier, that leap of faith, trusting that when you take a leap off the edge of that cliff, that a super comfortable Serta mattress with a super hot mug of yummy tea and a cookie is going to be waiting for you on the other side. Spirit rewards risk that is taken, that is divinely guided in nature. When we feel pulled to do something and it's divinely guided from our heart space, it is always rewarded by Spirit, because when we step into and we take a risk around what we're actually here to do, Spirit is like, yes, you were brave, now here's the reward. The tricky part is when our ego gets involved and starts talking about money and practicality and fear. What are other people going to think if I step into this new line of work? What are they going to think? What's going to happen to me? Am I going to be able to pay my bills? If this pull, if this longing, right, towards this person or job or art or home is coming from your heart chakra, please trust that it's divinely guided and that the risk will yield reward. Okay? Now, let's talk about this. Look at all these majors we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4 majors. And I've only pulled 5 cards. So we've got the Tower to clarify the Chariot. Like, this is amazing to me. So the Tower is the great rearranger, right? It's when the universe steps in and culls things from our path that are not of our highest and best good, or that are out of alignment with our soul's purpose, right? So for me, this is saying with the Chariot, this is fast change. This is a quick change, darling. That's what it is. It's quick and fast, after which very little will be the same. But it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? And again, this quick change and all of this coming in, I do feel, I'm feeling called, for some of you, a lot of this is going to reach its pinnacle or pinnacle point of clarity under the influence of the full moon in Aquarius. So, extra important, or rather to say, you have a beautiful opportunity on the full moon to really sit in meditation and get really clear, light an intention candle, whatever that is for you, on, you know, what your heart is pulling you towards and align with your soul purpose. Now, I just have to say this because the key word here is love. I've been talking a lot about work and soul purpose, but this also is very much about romantic love as well. It just is. The swan is about romantic love, okay? It is. And so I do feel like for some of you too, and I really feel like it could be both. I'm getting this feeling where it's like once you release people, projects, jobs, home situation, once you release what is no longer serving for you, that old energy, it makes room for new energy that is of your new vibration to come in. Does that make sense? I feel like you were shifting from this old energy into a brand new one. I feel like it's already started. I feel like it's already happening. And part of this what the universe, what spirit is asking you to do is release what has, expired. Whether this is, for some of you, it could be people. It could be friendships. It could be dynamics with family members that are being called to change and reroute as you, set up firmer boundaries from a place of love, or a job that is no longer, you're being pulled in a completely different direction. Whatever that is for you, I really do feel like also for, the love, the romantic aspect of it, once you clear those things away and you take this leap of faith, it's going to leave room for romantic love to come in. For some of you who are looking for like romantic love and partnership, beautiful, you can take that literally. For those of you who are like, I can take it or leave it, or I already have this, then this is just about the love of what you do and the love of who you are when you look in the mirror coming through as well. But I get this very distinct feeling that things are being called away. You are being called to take out the garbage, darlings, to make room for the new shipment. That's what it feels like. And this is not a slow process. This is going to be quick. But on the other side of that, the results are going to be quickly seen as well. Ace of Swords. Dare to stand in your truth. Dare to take that risk. I'm telling you, there's something in that. Okay. Let's get a clarifier for this gorgeous Ace of Swords here. Gorgeous Ace of Swords. This is really funny. I just saw because I did see all these people in your meditation kind of lining up to talk to you and make you offers and all of these things. And then I just had this image of someone running towards their soul purpose and running towards a new line of work, or further expanding on their passion project, or moving home, something like that. And then new love comes in, and I get this feeling of like this image of being like, I ain't got time for all that. I'm working on this. And I feel like that's how it's gonna happen too. But it's like you cleared out things, and so new is going to come in. I feel like that's really funny, and that's probably why a lot of you are going to attract romantic love at this time as well, because you're not, your Eye of Sauron isn't focused on it at this point. You're focused on yourself, your self-love. Where are you going, standing in your truth? Am I doing what I'm down here to do in alignment with my soul's purpose, right? Because then we have the gorgeous Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she is my favorite. I love her. The Queen of Pentacles is a manifestation magnet. Why? Because she understands and has mastered the truth that the more we are grateful for what we already have, the more we manifest to be grateful for. We manifest from a place of gratitude. That's it. Gratitude is faith in action. Gratitude is faith in action. That's what we're being called to do right now around this new chapter, right? And again, this could really be anything, but anything that activates your heart chakra, that much is for sure, okay? And I do feel, and again, with the pentacles here, you have an opportunity here to step into this new chapter of your life that you will be in for a good long while, right? It's going to feel like 5 seconds because you're literally going to be in that vortex of enjoyment and high vibration. But you are being set up for the long term right now in a really beautiful way. It feels like getting here, there's been a lot of hopscotching. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I got to take this step, then go to the side, then I got to go back, then I got to go forward. And it's like this hopscotching. And now it's turning into, like the Chariot, a more clearly defined path where it's like, oh no, all I have to do is follow the yellow brick road, right? What's your wizard? What are you going towards, right? What are you going towards? I'm also seeing the image of the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, where when Dorothy first stumbles upon him, he's like all rusty, and he's like, please oil my joints, please, right? And I feel like the oil for your joints is gratitude. That's what I feel like it is. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Because when we're in gratitude, there's no room for lack of any kind, or kind of those thinking patterns of like what isn't working, right? There's a lack of, mental tension and what don't I have that I want, and comparison and all of those things. Things are about to change in a big way. I have to say this again. We have a lot of major arcanas here. 4 out of 6 are major arcanas. Again, Spirit's way of saying that we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We're right on schedule. And how we proceed, because this is really fascinating to me. We've got the first energies here, which are 2 majors, right? The Lovers and the Fool. Fresh new start and love and or passion, right? Whatever that is for you. But moving towards what you love and living in the unknown of what the outcome will be, trusting that you'll be rewarded for your efforts. Then it moves into 2 more majors, the Chariot and the Tower, quick, fast-moving change. And how well that wagon makes it down the road, whether it has a broken spoke or not, is dependent on how prepared you are when the chariot arrives. How you get prepared is clearing your heart chakra and getting aligned with what your heart chakra is asking of you. Then, where the chariot arrives, is 2 minors. See where I'm going with this? It's getting the heart chakra aligned, then stepping onto the chariot that is going to elicit quick and sudden and life-changing events and energies. But what's on the other side of that is up to you and this changeable. I think it's brilliant that we literally have 4 majors coming up, and then the last row here, which is what we're moving towards, are 2 minors. So how this all manifests is completely dependent on you. I'm looking at an opportunity here, right? And it is dependent on you. Where this chariot goes, how successfully it gets there, if you take a rest stop for a big gulp, whatever that is for you. But you are moving towards your truth, and your truth will elicit what? Abundance, material and otherwise. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. But in the base case, we're absolutely being called to step into what fills our heart with joy. Okay? And I do, again, feel like for some of you, it could be work and a person. Okay? Even partnering with people who are soul family, right? Love takes many forms. Show does. Balance. There's this idea of balance here too, with the chariot and the swan and the lovers. Balance, I feel at the moment, is going to be best achieved through self-care and self-nurturing, okay? It's really important. It feels really important. Okay. New Oracle deck as well, by the way. Archangel Gabriel Oracle deck here that I'm loving and living for. So let's see what the Oracle is from Aquarius. Should I get another one from here? No, they're telling me to get one from over here. Nope, I'm feeling this one. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Okay. You know, again, with that magician energy that I saw in your meditation, also using all the tools at your disposable, using all the tools at your disposal to manifest your desired outcome. Coffee. Using all the tools at your disposal to manifest your desired outcome, okay? Just get one more oracle. There we go. All right, y'all, look at this. So we have retreat here to block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Remember when I said that, you know, the way to achieve balance right now is self-care and self-nurturing? I absolutely feel that this is what this is saying. Again, I was getting this feeling with the lovers that they're going to be people around you with their opinions and needs and wants, and it's really just, it's time. We can definitely be, you know, social creatures and everything, but it's really time in order to prep yourself for this chariot, this big opportunity that's coming towards you, to really get balanced and centered within yourself again. Looking in that mirror, balancing that heart chakra and loving what you see staring back at you, right? Retreat. I'm absolutely hearing that, but it's beautiful. It's like before you go on a long trip or a big trip, you know, it's not ideal to run around doing the most, right? It's ideal to kind of like take a moment, rest, because I'm going to tell you something, especially from the meditation too. You're entering into a time where there's going to be a lot of people around you. A lot of people asking for advice, work opportunity, clients, relationships, new love, spending time with new love, and then you got to meet their families, and then I'm telling you, the social aspect is going to be revved up here. So it is even more important to like take that time just for a moment to align with your heart chakra and ground and balance yourself so that you can step onto this chariot in a smooth and actualized way. Okay? And then you also got dreams. Ooh, dreams. I absolutely love it. You know, I'm going to take this quite literally. You are moving towards your dreams. Period. Oh, thank you very much for that sound effect, Mr. Car, horn. You are quite literally moving towards your dream. This is absolutely a time of manifestation. I also want to point out, it looks like she's in the spotlight, but like the moon spotlight, and then we have the circle here, and we have the red roses, which is my symbol, well, not just my symbol, but the universal symbol for romantic love, okay? I do feel like there's something about the full moon in Aquarius that is, we are going to be feeling the effects of in a beautiful way long after it is passed. I also feel like, you know, moving towards our dreams here too is going to put us in the spotlight in some way. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people around you in your atmosphere in a very positive way. It is coming, ready, set for it. That's what it is, I'm telling you. From the time of us going into September around the autumnal, I'm telling you, the autumnal equinox, you are going to be busy. You're going to have a lot of eyes on you. You're going to have a lot of opportunity. You're going to plant these seeds of intention, and the chariot's going to come in, and it's going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. And again, really take advantage of this full moon in Aquarius to really sit in the light of that moon and really connect with your heart chakra, regain that sense of balance, or step further if you already are balanced, bravo, bravi, brava, but step even more fully into that sense of balance. Really feel it. And again, I'm getting that feeling of the equal pull, you know, downward into the earth and then upward into the ether, into the celestial realm. It feels very, very important. Okay? And again, focus on your priorities. What are you here to do? What is your soul's purpose? What do you want? What is your sword of truth? Right? Because whatever you're here to do from that soul's path and purpose perspective, the money will follow. That's it. That's just how it is. Okay, my lovely aquas, this was beautiful. I mean, from the swan to all these major arcana, you got the lovers and the fool, the chariot and the tower, the ace of swords and the queen of pentacles. I feel like you're about to be coming into a good amount of money doing what you love to do, and it may surprise you. It may surprise you. But I'm telling you, the universe is just like, oh, come on, we're about to send the chariot. Okay, get your travel shoes on. right? I feel like that's exactly what this is. Also, the Ace of Swords is about communication and the written word and using one's throat chakra. So it could be an important time too, especially if, for a few of you, if you are worried about the opinions of others as you make these changes and go towards what you really want to do, it's not a time to worry about that. It's a time to kind of quiet those, whether the naysayers are in your own mind or around you. You will make money doing what you love to do if it is divinely guided. How do you know if it's divinely guided? Connect in with your heart chakra through meditation, through quietness, through stillness, through an active retreat to get clear on what that is. A good clue with what is your soul's path? What are you really here to do? What do you do when you look up and 5 hours have passed? What do you do that gets you right into the vortex where you lose all sense of time? We all know there's a difference between the jobs that we do where we're looking at the clock every 5 minutes and other jobs that we do where we look up and 5 hours have passed and we're like, wow, that didn't feel like work. Good example, doing readings for people, right? I do that and time flies. That is how I know that part of my soul's purpose is using my intuitive abilities to help others, right? You see how that works? Get clear about what that is. Start to observe that with and for yourself, okay? My beautiful Aquarians, this is beautiful. I'm just like amazed by this. Again, with this swan energy, love, 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 love. Live it, learn it. That is the key here, okay? That being said, my beautiful fellow Aquarians, I so hope that this helped and resonated with you. If it did and it did, please let me know in the comments below. You know that I just love it from you guys. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, just thank you for being you and be well. Until next time.